With me, your fashionable host, Diana Edinam Kumbe. Today, I'm taking you behind the scenes of one of Ghana's most anticipated fashion events. This is Rhythms on the Runway. This year's theme is the Kente Edition, and it's all about, Ghanaian culture, and it's all about unity as well because of the elections. And so join me as we explore how this event weaves together threads of fashion, music, and Ghanaian culture. What's up, people? My name is Diana Edinam Kumbe. Of course, you know that. And welcome to the launch of Rhythms on the Runway, the Kente Edition. Today, we'll be diving deep into, the event, the fashion space, Rhythms, what it stands for. We'll be speaking to some of the amazing key players who have made this possible. And so I'm looking forward to those conversations. I hope you are too. So you know what to do. Keep it locked right here. Where you are, everything you say, everywhere you are, everything you tell, I win, Baby, remember all the love we shared together, and then when you meet you, we say Okada, and Kebeya Kayoda, Yeni, and Guarabrim. After your body said, I won't say, baby, dear. I throw into your consider bay. I told me a casa bisa where my baby there. What's your I won't hide or die. I don't want anybody except my baby. Everything we are getting, I'm a god. So yeah, if you go chat to me, do it straight to the phone, boy. Cause you go get us, you go do. If I vex, you go red, oh. Run it for me, yeah. I carry the body now from the ready people from my head. So all of the hate, nothing to pay me for my neck. Music I they do to all the egg to my brain. You know they see for my heart. Oh yeah. No. Man himself, KOD, how are you feeling tonight? It's your main night.
Oh, D, it's good to see you.
Same here. So the launch, what should be? I mean, it's not yet started.
Yeah, we're starting in no time. The traffic on the road is, I know, it's unbelievable, but we're here.
Yes. Yeah. So what should we expect for this year? We said Kente Edition. What exactly is Kente Edition? Why even Kente in the first place?
Well, Kente is one of the biggest exports from Ghana, if you know. Of course you do. Known globally and associated with Ghana. Now, there's something very beautiful about the Kente cloth. Different colors put together, different yarns to put together into one beautiful cloth. So we thought to, use Kente, connect it to who we are as a people, and then here we are.
That's so beautiful. I like the way your mind works. Okay, so this year, because it's Kente Edition, are we to expect a lot of Kente on the runway?
Okay, so usually we don't want to interrupt how the creatives think, as in the fashion designers. So the theme is Kente, but we're expecting the attendees to wear Kente or have a hint of Kente in what they wear, not what's going to be on the runway. So you look around you and you see everyone in, an element of Kente like I have now. Exactly, something like that. So it's more of the guests than what we're going to see on the runway. Yep.
Okay. All right. So considering the fact that we've done this a number of times, Rhythms on the Runway, so far, how has it impacted the fashion industry from your point of view?
Well, there are quite a number of fashion designers who are done with, their garments. They have plans of showcasing it not just to Ghana, but to the rest of the world, and there's no platform. the BBC describes Rhythms on the Runway as the biggest cultural expose in Africa. They've been here to cover it, the CNN, Deutsche Welle, and we take you out of the immediate space. Of course, you guys have always been here, MX24, to support us, but we have international platforms or media organizations that also come for Rhythms on the Runway. Where else would you want to see your brand? Do you know what I mean? So, aside that beautiful show where everyone is, you know, looking at the designs, the musicians on the runway, we also export what we have from Ghana to the rest of the world via the power of television.
Okay, so if you had one thing to tell viewers watching about Rhythms on the Runway 2024, what would it be?
It's going to be an explosive event, one that you've never seen before. Through the highs and lows of time, we're still going to make sure that you have a great time. Come the 30th of November.
All right, thank you so much for speaking to me.
Enjoy.
The launch has set the stage for what promises to be a spectacular celebration of Ghanaian culture and creativity.
Okay, so Rhythms on the Runway is not just any show. We are combining music and fashion. So we are looking for people who are not just great at walking on the runway, but someone who has the oomph, if I should express it in that way. So you have to have that it factor about you. Bringing on new talent is something that we always look forward to because they are the next generation of runway and even music, you know. So it is something that is important that we try to get them on board. Some of them we pick, but don't make it for this year's show, but then they come back because we train them as well. They go through a very rigorous training before they hit a runway. So we are very open to new talent. If you're a new talent out there, please, Rhythms on the Runway is not just for the pros. It's for you as well to groom you into becoming the next big thing.
I feel great because Rhythms on the Runway is one of the biggest musical fashion shows, and then me working on it will help my brand. So I feel so great and fortunate, yeah, let me say so.
My name is Pablo. I am a model from Togo. Je suis là pour le casting de Rhythms on Da Runway parce que c'est l'un des meilleurs événements du Ghana.
Oh, well, I feel like it's one of the biggest shows right now in Ghana. So me coming to the show will help me build my portfolio as a model.
Inside. seasons are intended to be exaggerated by weather extremes and environmental disasters. And from Germany, the designer Empowering Moda.
November 30th arrives, and with it, the culmination of months of preparation. The energy here is electric as fashion and music collide in a celebration of African creativity.
So I'm here with the man of the moment. Oh my God. Rhythms on the Runway 2024. Give me, what are you feeling? Because the event is over. How are you feeling right now?
So when an event ends and you still have your audience sitting and waiting for more, it means you did something right. And I have to say a very big congratulations to the team, awesome team for making sure this happened, to all our partners for believing in this brand that is, 14 years.
Yes, so we have,
this is the reason for Rhythms on the Runway.
We have somebody here with us. May I know your name?
Velma.
Velma, hi. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. Yeah.
So I saw you walked the runway. Is this the first time?
No, my third time I think. Yeah, I normally go with my mom.
Okay, so you're an OG.
The first time she went on the runway, she was only 1 year. So she's the reason we had this event was birthed. When she was born, her mom used to make clothes for her. And then some of our friends like Dorinanda would go like, oh, we want Akwele Minta Ohima no Eko. That's exactly what someone like Dorinanda would say. And then we decided to have a clothing brand for kids named after her, Ohima Kids Club. So we had our very first show, and this is how far we've come.
How does it feel? Because this is a lot for you. Yeah, but how does it feel knowing that your parents love you so much that they've created all these brands just because you exist?
It feels good, like to know your parents are always there for you, like in many ways. Yeah, I love your parents so much.
Okay, so the Kente Edition, was it everything you imagined and more?
Well, you came rocking your Kente. What else? What else? What else? And I believe people really got the memo. We didn't want the Kente to be about the designers. We wanted to leave them to be in their creative space. And then for the attendees to rock their Kente. And you guys delivered. We are grateful. Yeah.
Okay, so last thing, next year, what do we look out for?
We always start planning rhythms at the beginning of the year. Sincerely, I don't know what next year is going to be like. But then in the last few years, we've done the Masquerade edition. We've done Aqua for water, for conservation of our water resources. We've done the Green Edition. We've done 100% GH Edition because it was COVID and we could not invite other people from outside. Let's see what next year brings.
Okay, but before this one, the real, before I let you go, what did you hope that your attendees took away from this year's event, especially with regard to the fact that elections are about to happen?
So the theme itself, Kente, was chosen because of what we represent as a people. Look at this, different colors, beautifully put together into one amazing cloth.
And even with mine, it's added Ankara, yes.
Exactly. So the theme for Kente is different people, different walks of life, different political backgrounds. We're all together as one beautiful people. That's what it is. That's why we chose Kente. Because Kente also represents Ghana as a people. That's anywhere you go in the world, it's either 1957, our year of independence. It's Ghana itself because it's mega across the world. Kente, most people across the world graduate having elements of Kente, you know, on their gowns. And hey, Charlie, we're just doing our bit.
I'm so happy and I'm so proud because I've spoken to some designers tonight and they're so excited that they were able to showcase here on Rhythms On Da Runway.
I mean, the BBC says we're the biggest cultural expose in Africa. We claim it.
Yeah. And that's on period, okay?
Exactly, we claim it.
Thank you so much for speaking.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Okay, so I'm here with Abigail Boche. She is the owner of the brand Masantua Emporium. How does it feel to be part of an event like this that celebrates African culture and even Ghanaian culture?
Because I'm a Ghanaian and to be part of this year Rhythms On Da Runway was a great deal for me. I was so happy.
It's crazy. It's very different. It's different from what you usually see. What inspired that?
What inspires me is about the team, the Kente. So I got inspiration from the web, the weave, how they came out, and I said, oh, let me make something out of this since it's a year of unity. So that's what I did. I did.
You came, you showed up, and you showed out. Beautiful design.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I'm here with Nkandobi. Yes, the owner of the brand Odefil. What is the inspiration behind the name of your brand?
The French fashion.
Okay. What does it mean?
Odefil is a combination of good and woman, female.
Okay. So great woman, good woman.
Yes, something like that.
Okay. So how important was it for you to make it here tonight for Rhythms On Da Runway as a designer?
It's always important for me to showcase my stuff out there for people to see what they can have and what they can wear to their office as well. It shouldn't always be the boring suit and ties, but you know, something more inspiring, something more motivating, something intriguing.
So I'm here with one of the baddest stylists. See, I think he does everything. You do styling, you do makeup, you do hair, you do... My God, how does it feel to be one of God's favorite people?
I feel special, especially me being a male in the females industry. It feels special and great.
For those who don't know you tell them who you are.
My name is Leo. You can call me the therapist.
So tell us about the look you created tonight for
Apioko, yeah.
Okay, so tell us about that.
Yeah, okay. So I mean, I've worked with KOD, like for quite some time. I know what KOD wants. You know, when KOD called me to start Apioko for the opening, of course we didn't have to talk much because I know what he wants. And of course it's in my lane, Kente. And everybody that knows me know how I portray Africa in my... Yeah, so I just... Of course. So I mean, I'll say in my comfort zone, I executed it to the best. I mean, yeah, it feels nice to be on this one.
So I'm here with the musician Alina. Hi, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. It's actually a great show. I like the vibe. I like the dresses, the designers. They are doing a great job.
How important would you say music is with regard to fashion?
I think it goes with a collaboration kind of thing. So you can't just take one from another. Like, it always goes like that.
So I'm here with the legendary Amanzaba. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm thrilled. I'm full of, what would I say, enthusiasm. Because I haven't walked like the cat before, but today I did.
Okay, so we are here at Rhythms on the Runway, and today they are promoting unity because of the theme for tonight, which is the Kente Edition. I wanted to know what your thoughts are on music and fashion going hand in hand to promote unity in Africa.
You have to recognize the fact that there's so many artists around here. Tell me who is shabbily dressed. Everybody is trying to hit the top mark because music and fashion are like husbands and wives. You understand? It's such a huge matrimony. You see people in the fashion industry. Have you seen any catwalk without music? No. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. So they are inseparable.
So I'm here with Josiah, and he is the owner of Milk White Apparel. How are you feeling tonight?
I feel on cloud nine. Coming out to Ghana, coming home, I should say. This is my first time to the country. Third time to the continent, the first time to the country of Ghana. And what better way to come to be part of Rhythms of the Runway.
The theme for this year is the Kente Edition. And so I wanted to know your thoughts about it and if you had to incorporate Kente into your designs.
Actually, for our spring and summer collection, we do plan to incorporate Kente into our designs because of Rhythm of the Runway. In addition to that, the brand Milk White, the reason I chose the color white, because no corporation owns the color white. When you think of Target, you think red. When you think of UPS, you think brown. But no one owns the color white, and I want to use the color white to unify and collaborate us through cross shorelines, across bridges, and really start to collaborate amongst ourselves.
Okay, so I'm here with Bailey. Hi, how are you feeling?
Hey, I'm feeling amazing, thank you.
Okay, so this is Rhythms on the Runway, and this year's theme is the Kente Edition. What do you think about that?
I think it's amazing. It was hard for me to find though, so I got a little hint of it here, a little hint of it here, So I made it work, but I think it's great because it shows like history, tradition, and how you can make it beautiful. So yeah, I loved it.
So I'm here with the one and only Ken. Can you tell me how you're feeling tonight?
I'm feeling real dapper, debonair. I feel like a spy, Ken.
I see you have the Kente you are representing. What does this theme mean to you? How important do you think this theme is for this year's Rhythms on the Runway?
I mean, it brings it all together as far as Africa, bringing that flavor and showing that you can dress like this and still add a splash of your African background, your African fashion. That's why I did an ascot, because that's my style. Everybody else is just wearing it over the shoulder and all that. Nah. I like to spruce mine up.
And it looks good.
Thank you. You look good too.
Thank you. Look who we have here. It's Lally X So I spoke to you during the launch.
Yes.
And I just want to know your thoughts about this year's event.
Guys, last year I was thinking how they're going to overdo themselves. They're going to overdo, overpour, overrain, overshine. But they did it. I said that some of the outfits so amazing, so stunning, so interesting. I think the one that stuck with me is called a Mas Santoire with the pieces, yes. And then the entrance where the guy was like, then the girl stood up from she said, I said, wow.
Which
that
one
exactly? It's very, very good. Me.
Yes.
At that one, but like the first ever, the one who started the show. I try to remember the name, but like it was so clean. I can't fault her.
Nadiaka.
Yes. It was clean, cohesive. I like it when I see master, like when they create art and like and it's cohesive, it's smooth. I understand it. It makes sense. Yeah. And then the white is it white? Milk something. Everything was white. The guy had swag, like he was like the model, so he came here like, yeah, they're not like us. They're not like I say, yeah. I really liked it. Yeah, 8 out of 10 today. No, today was eating. Yeah. From
is a testament to the depth and diversity of African artistry. As the last beats fade and the final walk concludes, the impact of Rhythms on the Runway resonates far beyond this single night.
Just like how the threads of the Kente come together to form something beautiful, events like this showcase the rich and diverse talents we have here in Africa, and it creates a stunning tapestry of creativity that the world needs to appreciate.